Good morning, TFMS. I'm your host, Layla.
And I'm Audrina. Today is Wednesday, September 20th, a B-Day.
This month's pillar of character is responsibility. Show you're responsible by bringing your planner to school each day.
Or by charging your Chromebook each night.
Or by bringing your own pen or pencil to class.
Whoa, let's not get carried away.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Today is the opening day for the boys' soccer team. The boys will be playing at home today behind the school against Fairhaven. Come out and support the team as their game starts at 3:45.
Attention, 6th grade band members. Our first after-school meeting is today, 2:30 to 3:25 in the band room. Please have a ride home.
Computer Club for Session A will begin tomorrow.
Volleyball Club will meet after school today in the old gym. Make sure you have a ride home at 3:25 for pickup.
Art Club permission slips must be returned to Miss Adikoff by today. First Art Club will be tomorrow, September 21st in the art room until 3:25. You will not be able to stay if you do not have a signed permission slip.
The Community Service Club permission slips can be found outside of room 552. Our first meeting is today in room 552. Only students who have returned the permission slip may join.
The first student council meeting is tomorrow in room 560. Pickup is at 3:25. You cannot attend a meeting until you turn in your permission slip.
Interested in being part of creating a book of memories at your time at TFMS? Join Yearbook. Stop by room 570 or 543 to get the classroom code or permission slip. Permission slips are due by Friday, September 22nd, and the first meeting will be Wednesday, October 5th until 3:25. You will not be able to stay if you do not have a signed permission slip.
Are you someone that likes to ask questions and get answers, or do you have some creative writing ideas that you want to share with the school? Do you enjoy watching sports and discussing games? Newspaper and Sports Writing Club with Miss Swanson and Miss Scooter will begin on Monday, September 18th in room 512. Permission slips can be found outside room 512.
The first round of book club starts Thursday. Make sure you have a signed permission slip so you can attend. Meet Thursday in the Media Center and pickup is at 3:25.
Did you know that as well as benefiting our lungs, that singing is known to release anxiety and help us transition to a state of rest and relaxation? It isn't too late to join chorus. If you love singing and want to relieve stress, join us at our next practice on Monday, October 2nd. Get a permission slip outside of the music room.
If you tend to focus better at school than at home or want a quiet place to focus on homework, assignments, and homework club is starting next week. Homework club will begin on Thursday, September 28th in room 518 with Miss Scooter. Permission slips can be found outside of room 518.
And now over to the special report desk.
It is currently 54 degrees in Tinton Falls with a high of 75, so you'll be able to ditch that sweatshirt when school's out.
It feels like 54 degrees, the high is 75, and the low is 57.
The humidity is 98%.
Today's video is about art. What is art really?
Well, I know it's a class we take here at TFMS.
That's true. This video is going to explain how art is all around us, and the definition is broader than you may think. Let's watch.
Art. When we hear that word, some of our minds jump to museums or framed paintings, and in that context, some people think, nah, I'm not a big fan of art, I just don't get it. Or they think of art as something that's just for intellectuals or artsy people. But really, art is for anyone who wants to experience it, and it's often in more places than we might realize. Songs you like, movies you watch, poems, theater, even a quilt that your grandmother made. All of that and more is art. So you might be wondering, well, then what is art? How do I define it? Well, that's tough. Art's been around for thousands of years, and through the ages it's evolved in a number of different ways. And the reasons for creating it vary from person to person depending on any number of factors. So defining art is pretty tricky, and it's something that's been debated throughout history. There just isn't one agreed upon definition. However, many believe that art is anything that stirs emotion in you. Now, the emotions that get stirred up depend entirely on your own history, your story, everything that comes together to make up who you are. And because of this, 3 different people can experience the same piece of art and have wildly different reactions to it. One person might think it's the most beautiful thing they've ever seen, the second person might hate it, and the third might not feel much of anything at all. And none of them would be wrong. Everyone's entitled to their own preferences and feelings when it comes to art. You know, the way you feel about your favorite song could be the same way that someone else feels about their favorite sculpture. And even though you might not like that sculpture, it can be valuable to consider why that person enjoys it so much. You may learn something about them and maybe even yourself. The term art is really just a label. Over the years, a lot of people have tried to classify what it is or what it isn't, but that's not really what art is about. It's about your personal experience with it and the meaning that you draw from it. Everyone reacts to art differently and has the potential to grow and learn from it. It gives us the opportunity to tell stories, record history, and tap into our emotions in a way that few other things can.
Goodwill Community Foundation, creating opportunities for a better life.
That was interesting. What's your favorite kind of art?
I would say pop art. How about you?
I think movies are my favorite. Take a look around today and notice all the art around you.
Now back to the main desk.
Happy National String Cheese Day. How do you eat string cheese? Do you pull it apart or just bite it like a weirdo?
Happy National Backpack Awareness Day. Take a moment to acknowledge your backpack before tossing it to the floor.
Thanks for watching.
TFMS Production signing off.